Fucking hell. Even easier. Right, so hey guys, Matt here, welcome back to another video. Now, everyone and their fucking cats at the moment are making videos on this underage nightclub in Kent, and all the pictures of the night got released online, and they're just of all these kids having a fun time. And these photos came out, and they have not been put down very easily. Oh my god. So if we start off with this one, everyone, if you're on social media, you would have seen this picture at some point this week, but oh my god. You just see all these little kids, you know, just wannabe roadmen sort of thing, just, oh my god, I don't even know what to think about that, to be honest. Fair play, he's wearing, you know, one of those puffy bomber jacket things, that's pretty cool, I guess, you know, that's quite in fashion. I mean, you got the kid on the right-hand side in a nice little top, the nice little pose. You got one kid on the left-hand side looking over, just thinking, oi, he just stole that girl's coke, you know what I mean? Everyone is talking about these photos at the moment. Then you come across this one, and I mean, like, this one is just fair play. He's pulled. He's one of these kids, you know, he's pulled at a night out. Now this is probably my favourite photo of them all. Just fucking ballers, man. Look at them. You know, I can see these kids as being the sort of type who would be sat there with you girls and they're like, oi, come over here, I'll give you a £5 if you take a photo of us, you know what I mean? Fair play to them. But they look like they're pulled here. I mean, the paint on their face, mental. Now everyone's taking the mick out of these kids, but back in the day, we all had this sort of time. Even myself, even me, I am guilty. I used to go to one of these sort of underage nightclubs, and I thought it was fucking great. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was fucking amazing back in the day. Right, so a couple of years ago, I think it was 2014, me and my mates and everyone in the year discovered this nightclub called Fusion. It was mental. It was the highlight of Hereford. Yeah, it was the highlight of the town. I mean, first you had KFC and McDonald's, and now you got a fucking nightclub. Oh my god, it was amazing. It was £8 entry. You get as much Coke as you wanted to, as much Coke, as much lemonade. It was crazy. You know, all the kids used to go there and be like, oh, you're going to Fusion next week? Yeah, yeah. I remember I first found out about it. I was sat in the park. Yeah, I know. 14-year-old Matt, Beck and Harrison was sat there, and Harrison and Beck were there just like, yeah, you're going to wear this top, and you're going to wear that. And I was stood over it just like, oh, thanks for the invite, guys. You know, I generally felt like I'd been left out of the party. And then as soon as they went, they came back and they said to me, you know, you could have come if you wanted. I was like, oh, thanks. Anyway, so they took me into the world. We drove there and it was crazy. We pulled up there. There was a massive queue outside, so us being little rebels as we were, we jumped the queue, snuck in with one of our mates who stood by a bunch of girls. You know, everyone was desperate to get inside this Fusion. We stood by this massive brick wall, and whenever we walk past it now, you just think of all the memories. Just stood by that wall, couldn't wait to get inside, get the dances on. You know, everyone was going to do that classic dance. Everyone was ready to crack on the In-Betweeners dance, you know what I mean? Funny enough, they also put some pictures online of it. Shall we have a look? Anyway, so you guys know my good friend George, he put this tweet on Twitter earlier which said, everyone is laughing about the under 18 nightclub. Not gonna lie, I fucking loved it. 5, 6 of us there, oh my god, it was crazy. This was at the foam party, this was like the first ever Fusion I went to. Oh my god, it was mental. We'd all be stood there dancing, then we'd hear like this noise, this siren sort of thing, and then boom, foam just flew out these massive cannons. It'd all be sprayed at us. Everyone would be like putting their hands in there like, go on, spray it on us, spray it on us. And oh my god, it was like having oh my god, it's like having champagne soaked on you. It was incredible. Yeah, let's just start off with me. Just look at that pineapple top that I'm wearing. Something that Squidward would wear off SpongeBob, you know what I mean? Funny enough, there are a few more pictures. So let's just have a look at some of the other people who went to Fusion, because we were not the only ones. Whilst I wait for Facebook to download, let me explain Fusion a little bit more. So it was crazy, you know, there were girls and boys everywhere. Everyone was mixing around, getting on. Fun thing about Fusion, fun fact, one thing I've always remembered, the girl who slapped me because I refused to get off with her. She literally came up to me and said, do you want to get off? And I said, no thank you. I said, why not? I said, because I got a girlfriend. Then she said to me, she'll never know. And I said, no thank you. She said, come on, it'll be fun. I said, no. And then boom, she slapped me. She fucking slapped me for refusing to get off with her. Fucking girls these days, right? Then another mate, my friend Will, I swear to god, he got off with like, I think it was 5, 6 girls that night, and that was just the first time. I just remember watching him. He would get off with one and then another one. And some of them were twins, and oh my god, fair play to him. He was the legend of the night. Then I had other mates who would go in and I wouldn't see him to the end because they would just be covered in girls, and fair play. I mean, you can take the piss and say, oh yeah, they think they were covered in girls, but fair fucks, they actually were. We'd all be dancing with our mates on the floor. It was like tiled dance floor and all the colours change and stuff like that. Then as soon as we see someone with a camera, we'd be like, lads, come over here, let's have a photo. So we'd take a squad selfie. We'd do all the poses. You'd see all the girls just like this. Even back then, they did the pose, you know, the something smells pose, you know. Then upstairs, actually, this was the weird bit. Upstairs, there was a smoking area, you know, you'd be those really hardcore kids who were maybe a year older upstairs smoking and stuff like that, acting real tough, sneaking in their cigarette. They'd be up there acting all hard, just looking down at everyone. It's like, look at them not smoking. Who the fuck do they think they are? Me and my mates walked into this room, and there was like a strip club dance pole in there. And there was just people literally just hanging off it and dancing off it. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I said to my friend, where are we? I was like, we're in a strip club. I'm going to have to ring my mom. Boys, we're in a strip club. Right, George just messaged me saying, come on, Omegle. Right, we'll see if we can find anyone. Let's have a look. Thank you for sticking around. My friends told me to come on, and now you're in the next video coming out tomorrow. You're going to be in the first daily upload of the week. So yeah, sweet. Nah, but right, Fusion was something else, okay? There was the foam party, which was my favourite, right? And basically, so there was just foam being squirted at us, and there was something else which I just remembered. There was something called a dunk tank, which is where you'd sit on a platform, and then someone would pull a lever, and you'd fall into a pit of water and foam and stuff. And it was one of those just like, right, hold on my stuff. And I remember saying to my friend Will, I was just like, Will, hold my phone, hold this, hold this, hold this. Then I just went in this dunk tank, and he went in it like 3 times or something. I think I've got the clip. If I can find it, I will put it in. But I have got a few clips from Fusion. Anyway, so I got some pictures on here. So I got these lot. Mental. You get all these lot as well. Fair play. This is sort of like one of them nights, you know, first night out, first girls' night out, getting ready for the future. This is the girls' night, tonight for the girls, you know what I mean? Is it just me, or does this just feel like those 3 on the far right are third wheeling? You know what I mean? Okay, so this one just looks like sort of... Don't tell my mum, but I just got off of that lad in the bathroom. That was us. That was us in the picture. You see them girls sitting in the right-hand side corner by the corner of the stage? Yeah, that was me and my friends, just sort of hiding in the corner, just like, yeah, we'll go dancing a bit. And if you saw someone you knew, they'd be like, all right, mate, and we would be like, hi. There was the man of the hour, the man who was there to make sure no shit went down. He just stood there just thinking, you know, no little bastard is going to have too much coke tonight. He's there, fair play to him. He looks like they need him, to be fair. No, I know for a fact. You see that in the background? You see them kids? The one in the white shirt, 100% that is George. Yeah, there we are, there were the lads. Look, there's Beck, there's me with my back turned, there's George. Bloody hell, that one looks like she's had too much already. Like, they just looks happy. That's what I like to see. I'm actually happy there's a kid there who's that excited to be there, you know. When it gets past 9:30 and one of your mates is gone, so you have to carry him home. Oh my God. They look scared to be there. Like one of those, you won't be cool unless you go to Fusion. And this is what I was talking about. See, the floor was literally all white. Oh, fuck. The floor was just covered in this snow-like substance. Oh, fucking hell, I can't say that. The floor was covered in foam. I was one of those twats who dive into it thinking it was a soft little cushion. You know, I was mental on all this coke and shit. I was out of it. I dived into it, smacked my head on the floor, got bruised my head. Bloody hell, it was horrible. I know one of the lads in this picture. He's one of my mates from school. Oh, man. Fair play. At least they're having fun. That's all I can say. Mate, I dare you to go stand next to those girls whilst they have a photo. Oh, go on then. Here I am, lads. Here I am. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nah. Right, you see me there? There's George, there's me, there's Beck. We're all having fun. We're all just looking at the crowd. Right, who are we having tonight then, boys? Who are we having tonight? But then, look a little bit closer. There's my man himself chatting up a girl behind. Oh, one of my best mates from school, Will. There he is, chatting up a girl. That is Fusion for you, lads. That is Fusion. Fuck me. There it is again. He's off again. Hang on. What's happened to Will there? He looks like he's asked some girl out and she's just walked off and he's like, come on, it was just a joke. Look at me and Beck though. We're just looking at each other just when you first see your mate again after a night out. Oh dear. Here he is again. I swear, all these pictures are just of my mate Will. Look at him. He's like this. He's like, it's almost as if he's saying to the camera person, I got my 4 girls tonight. Here it is, boys. Here it fucking is. Here's the original photo. The lads are on tour. Yeah, she was with us too. She was one of the lads as well. Look at me there. I'm like, bitch, what? Oh my God. And me there. Jesus Christ. I'm just like, mate, you did not just throw that foam at me. You better fucking have not done. Boys and girls, here we are again. Here we are again. Now that is the boys. That is the fucking boys out on a mental night in Hereford. Oh my God, my friends are gonna hate me for this video. That is brilliant. Oh my God. Nah, right, I'm gonna have to stop there. I'm getting to the end of these photos now and I'm pretty sure that is it. But before I go, let me just say something. If I say to anyone now, what did you think of Fusion? They will say it's shit. I would agree sometimes, but then I think actually, nah, Fusion used to be mental back in the day. So when we're all taking the piss out of these kids now, the majority of us would have had a time where we did the exact same. And it was crazy back then. And I will happily roast myself for going there now. But back then, I had the time of my fucking life. Right, so guys, stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to see if I can find some clips of me actually at Fusion. But my God, me and my mates used to have a mental time. And I hope those kids back in Kent do as well. But wait, we can't because it's been closed due to cyberbully attacks. Oh, good job, internet. Good fucking job. A lot of people from my college used to go there. So if I say to them, how is Fusion? They'd be like, oh, don't bring that shit back up. But a lot of my schoolmates used to go there. And there's a lot of people who live in my local area, and... Hang on. Who's this? He looks familiar. I wonder who he is. Chances I would have bumped into Mr. Old Jake Mitchell at these nightclubs. Back in the day, looking like a baller. Look at him with all these girls. Fair play to him. Him and his mate look like they are rolling and swimming in the fair play. Hang on a minute. Who's she? She looks familiar, don't you think? Nah. What the fuck? I think I'm going to leave this there. Leave a like if you enjoyed. 50 likes and I'll go back to Fusion. There is still a Fusion going on in Hereford. I'm not 18 yet. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in tomorrow's daily upload. Goodbye. Fuck me, I cannot believe I actually went there. Jesus Christ.